Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this week's episode of Teep Talk. I'm your host, Wes.
And I'm your co-host, Russ.
And tonight we're going to be talking about UFC 221. Tom Aspinall versus Cyril Gane. Now, Tom Aspinall is the undisputed...
321.
That's what I said, 321.
You said 2.
Well, let's start it over. No.
321.
321.
321.
That's how much your mom weighs.
Oh.
So, 321, Tom Aspinall versus Cyril Gane. Tom Aspinall, one of the few people to become champion without beating a champion. Now, some say he's on a meteoric rise and that he won't be beaten. And the media is telling you that. And they say that it is going to be simple for him. A lot of people think that it's going to be under a minute like it usually is, or under a round. And it's also at 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah. 1 p.m.
But I'll save it for later when I give you my pick and my prediction for the fight. But unlike usual, well, no. What's it called? Unsurprisingly, my pick may be something different than what you believe. Russell, take it away.
Thank you very much.
Also, Mackenzie Dern, if you see this.
Ladies and gentlemen, UFC 321, Aspinall versus Cyril Gane, the Etihad Arena, Yas Island, Yas West United Arab Emirates, is where it's being held at.
Emirates.
We are not sponsored by these people, but we get all of our information from UFC.com and DraftKings,
where the crown is yours.
Yeah, and
I will fight
at the White House.
At the White House, Donald Trump signed me up.
I will sit here.
I believe John Jones.
John Jones is a great fighter, greatest of all time. But here's the thing: we don't want a typical fighter. We want Wes. That's what we want. Wes, DJ Dump Truck, to come over and fight John Bones Jones. That's what we want.
You know, John Jones is quite a guy. And I think that he easily beat his wife just as easily as I beat Joe Biden in the election. Did he beat Joe Biden? He didn't beat Joe Biden. Kamala Harris in the election.
Yeah, Joe Biden, he got out early because he was getting old. He was forgetting stuff.
Falling downstairs.
Like I am. I'm forgetting stuff too because I'm the oldest president.
Yeah.
Of the United States of America. I forget things. But we're going to take it away. Light heavyweight bout. All right, is our first fight. Serbia versus Russia. Alexander Rayek, 14-5. He lost his last, and the reason why I'm going to say this, he lost his last 3 fights. And I'm going to say 3 for this one because here's who I'm going to tell you who he lost to. He lost to a round 3 unanimous decision against Ankalaev, right? He lost to a round 2 knockout against Yuri. And then he lost to a round 3 knockout against Jan Blachowicz.
Jan Blachowicz.
All pretty much champions. Pretty much.
9
knockouts, 1 submission, and 8 first-round finishes. He's a minus 108. And I did all this the night before, so everything should still be the same. We always check, and it's always right. Going up against Russians, Azamat Mirzakhanov. He's 15-0. He's undefeated. He won his last 2 fights, obviously, round 1 knockout and a round 3 unanimous decision. 11 knockouts, 1 submission, 9 first-round finishes. He's a minus 112. I am choosing, because I have to look at my paperwork here, Azamat.
Now, Azamat's the ones that's 15-0.
Yes. Now, he is undefeated, and this guy lost to 3 champions. The guy, Alexander, he lost to 3 champions. So, I mean, he could redeem himself for this fight. You know, he could be like, I ain't losing. I'm going to give this guy his first loss. But I'm still going to go with Russians Azamat. Like, that's just me. Oh, he's a minus 112, by the way, too.
What's the plus on the other guy?
It's minus 108 for him. So it's Alexander's minus 108, the other, and then Azamat's 112, minus 112.
me tell you something though. 16-0 and 17-0.
15, no.
15-0. Yeah, 15, 16, 17-0. That is where a lot of the undefeated people,
Except Khabib.
except Khabib
Oh,
and
man.
Ilya Taporia.
This is a light heavyweight. I mean, this guy
Yeah.
could be the next dude.
Yeah. A lot of times you'll see it happen where those people will lose
Light
at that number.
Bears and light heavyweight.
What's he gonna do, Alex Pereira?
I know, but this dude, I mean, he's a small dude, I think. He's a big guy. He's a small guy, though, at the same time. Let's move on to the next one real quick here. Heavyweight bout, because, you know, we got to have our heavyweight fights, right? Russia versus Brazil. Russian Alexander Volkov, 38-11. He's had a lot of fights.
Mm-hmm.
He lost his last fight to a split decision against, you know who, main event, Cyril Gane.
Cyril Gane, yes.
And he won the fight before that, round 3 decision against Pavlovich, which I think Tom Aspinall faced.
Pavlovich?
Yeah, whatever.
Sergey Pavlovich?
Yeah, whatever, yeah. 24 knockouts, 4 submissions, and 17 first-round finishes. He's a plus 164. Going up against Brazilians, Jalton Almeida. He's 22-3. He won his last 2 fights, round 1 knockout and round 1 submission. 8 knockouts, 13 submissions, and 16 first-round finishes. He's a minus 198. I am choosing, let me look at my little paper here, Almeida. That's what I'm choosing.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Over Volkov?
Yeah. Why? I mean, he might win. I just want to choose.
Hey, man.
Now, the next fight, that's what I'm choosing. If you don't want it, don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Just don't do it. Bantamweight
for
bout.
the record, I've got Volkov.
Yeah, he's got Volkov. Bantamweight bout, Russian versus United States. Russian's Umar Nurmagomedov, related to Khabib.
Yes.
He's 18-1.
He lost.
He lost 1 time. I don't know. We're about to find out.
Marab.
Oh, Marab, yes.
Yeah.
See? Marab, of course it's Marab, right?
Mm-hmm.
Unanimous decision. 1 against Corey Sanhagen in a round 5 unanimous decision. 2 knockouts, 7 submissions, 5 first-time finishes. He's a minus 625. Going up against Mario Batista. We've seen Mario, right? We've seen him fight. He's 16-2. He won his last 2 fights against, guess who? Patchy Mix. That guy. Round 3 unanimous decision. And a round 3 split decision against Jose Aldo, which just retired recently. 3 knockouts, 6 submissions, 5 first-round finishes. He's a plus 455. I'm sorry, but I'm going with Nurmagomedov. I think he's going to take it.
Well,
I think he's taking it.
That's one of those bets
I think he's taking it.
that I hate because there's nothing really good to bet on.
Mm.
You know?
Mm.
But, yeah, it's like a parlay builder or something, I guess.
But next fight is for the strawweight women's championship. I guess Zhang, the girl that had it, I don't know what happened to her. I don't know if she is fighting Valentina. I don't know if she moved up or whatever, but that was her belt. Yeah.
What?
Zhang was the strawweight champion.
Was there a fly in here?
No.
Oh.
What? No, I was just looking around.
Okay.
Brazil versus Brazil. We got Verna Genatroba, whatever. 22-3. Won her last 2 fights. Round 3 unanimous decision. Round 2 submission. 1 knockout. 14 submissions and 8 first-round finishes. She's plus 130. While we got Brazilian Magazine Dern, 15-5.
Well, Magazine Dern.
Mackenzie. Sorry, I don't know where that came from. Magazine.
Mackenzie's not even a hard word to pronounce. Sometimes you screw up the Russian ones, okay? But Magazine Dern.
I read it wrong. Give me a break. I'm American. English is hard. Anyway, 15-5. Won her last 2 fights, round 3 submission and round 3 unanimous decision. 8 submissions and 6 for first round finishes. She's a minus 155. I'm choosing Magazine. Let's see, now I got him head. Mackenzie Dern. I'm choosing her.
Against who?
The Jandiroba.
Diarrhea. Okay, check this out.
Diarrhea.
What is her record? What's Diarrhea's record?
22-3.
Mackenzie Dern's is
15-5. So, what does that have to do with anything?
I'm going with Diarrhea.
I'm going with Diarrhea.
Just like the Brooks and Dunn song. Diarrhea.
We can't listen to this whole song. Or, shut up. That was the co-main event. Main event fight is the heavyweight championship, England versus France. Tom Aspinall, 15-3, won his last 2 fights, round 1 knockout against Curtis Blades and round 1 knockout against Pavlovich. 12 knockouts, 3 submissions, 14 first-round finishes. Tom Aspinall only lost once in the UFC.
Why doesn't Cyril Gane, since he's from France, come out to that one song by Kanye West and Jay-Z? What was it called? Pals in Paris? Was it Friends in Paris? Was it
Gangsters in Paris?
Gangsters in Paris?
No,
Gangsters in Paris. Neighbors in Paris.
He's a minus 355, but he's only lost once. Cyril Gane, France 13-2. He won his last 2 fights, round 3 split decision against Volkov, and round 2 knockout TKO. 6 knockouts, 3 submissions, 3 first-round finishes. Now, he's only lost to 2 people in the UFC. Okay? He's lost 3 times, but only 2 in the UFC. You know who he lost to? Francis Ngannou by unanimous decision and John Jones by submission. He's a plus 280. Now, the thing is, with this, I'm choosing Tom, but the thing is, this will be Cyril Gane's 3rd chance to try to get the title. Now, some of me like Tom, but if you have a 3rd opportunity to get the title, you're going to do everything you can to make sure you can get it, right? But I'm choosing Tom. But here's the thing. If you choose all this, okay, let's just go with this. If you choose all 5 of those, and for $10, you get $69.68, right? That's not a lot at all, right? But let's just say you kept it all and you changed it to Batista and Cyril Gane, because those are the big pluses, right? You get $988.44. Now, let's just say you switch all of them. You're just like, Rakik's going to win, Volkov, Batista, the other woman, Gane, right? Chatrubio, whatever her name. You get $2,466. Now, if you decide to go the route with, my picks and stuff, if you decide to choose like method of victory, like knockout, submission, and knockout, because of just how these people are, like the most they've done in the UFC, it's $1,939. Here's what we're going to go off of right now. UFC game statistics, and there's 5 of them this time. This one's fantastic. Rakik versus Azamat. Now, Alexander won by unanimous decision. Azamat beat him by knockout, and then Alexander won twice by knockout. So, okay. So if you go by game statistics, I'll tell you that in a little bit. Volkov versus Almeida. Almeida won by TKO and won by unanimous decision. He won twice, right? So it'd be Alexander and then Almeida. Nurmagomedov versus Batista. Nurmaga won by submission, and he won by TKO. So, again, the order is Alexander, Almeida, and Nurmagomedov. For the Dern fight, I don't know how to say her name, but Truba, Diarrhea, right, won the first one. Dern won the second one, and then Dern won again, submission. So, Dern would be your 4th pick, and then your 5th pick. Now, Gane won the first one. And then Aspinall won the second one, and then Aspinall won the 3rd one. So you pick Aspinall. Now, I'm just going to tell you these little orders real quick. Okay, you're going to like this. Now, Aspinall won by knockout in all 4 of these little scenarios I'm about to give. So knockout. If you pick knockout, and I mean go from the order of Aspinall, Dern, Umar, and then Almeida, and then Alexander. So if you choose all of them in order like this, by knockout, decision, submission, knockout, decision, you get $4,475, right? If it goes in that order. Now, let's just say you want to change it up, right? Because some of these people have won by submission and all that stuff, so you just go the different route. Knockout, submission, knockout, decision, knockout. It gets $15,963. All right. So it's very, unlikely. But if you have the money, it's $10. You can put 5 on there. I mean, $15,000, $5 probably get you like 10, maybe less. Next one, right? I wrote down 4 different possibilities. Knockout, decision, knockout, 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 right? Because again, or more not TKO'd him and all that. I'm trying to go by the game. $9,868. And the last one is knockout, submission, knockout, decision, knockout is $10,158. This is $10 if you put on those game statistics. You don't have to choose the picks that we pick. The 15 and the 10 grand one are basically just for fun, because anybody can get lucky like that. So, I mean, our picks are our picks. This is what we like to choose. You don't have to choose 5. You don't have to choose 4, 3, 2, 1. You can choose the whole parlay. If you can choose the early prelims, just the prelims, or just the main card, or just the main event. If you want to win a little bit of money, win a little bit of money. If you want to bet more than $10 or less than $10, do you. We're not going to force you. We're just telling you our picks. We're going to tell you what we're going to waste money on and hopefully win.
Another thing, too, and I've talked about this before, but it's worth reiterating to people that may not know.
Before he says that, I just want to say, before he goes into that, we apologize that we didn't make a video last week. I was in Florida, and he was doing something. Probably getting some, like, bussy somewhere.
You was the one getting the buses.
Oh, well.
Show him your bussy socks.
Oh.
Show him your bussy socks.
I'm talking about different bussy.
Show him the bussy socks.
I'm talking about a different
bussy socks.
Bam. Anyway, but we just want to apologize about that. I actually, my picks for that week was pretty much all the winners of all the prelims. And then my fifth one was the reindeer. So he would have lost it for me. So, I
knew Ryder the Ritter was going to lose. I bet against him and everything.
I love how he says that. I guess he changed his mind because we were going to pick the reindeer together. But in the end of the day, that's who I was going to pick. But he kind of failed me. But I would have won the prelims, though. But anyway, go on, Wes, with what you were going to say.
Oh, yeah. Something to reiterate that I've talked about before on this show.
Gatorade.
Can't say Gatorade without saying gay. Anyway. Go ahead, drink the whole thing.
I could.
Anyways, when... Oh, no. I'm out of dip.
You're out of dick?
I'm out of dip. I just remembered I was out of dip.
No one cares about that right now.
I do. Anyways, so...
DraftKings. Sportsbook. Anyways.
Yeah. So, anyways, when you're on DraftKings, you're going to get a whole lot of promotions that'll give you bonuses for parlays and whatnot. And if you want to put more than one parlay, it's worth going to other sports books as well and doing it on those. But you do need to shop around to see if you're going to put a parlay that you don't think that you're sure is going to hit. Put that parlay on what you can get the most money off of.
Yeah.
And then the one that you think, oh, there's a leg on this that might not hit, but I'm kind of confident in it. Put that one on the one that has the least amount of a profit boost.
Yeah, like I think when I read earlier, the even the method of victory, like if you're really good at studying these fights, like if you know, okay, like if you know that the Dern fight probably is going to go to unanimous decision, right? There's a method of victory right there. Like two guys, the first fight was Alexander and Azamov. They're both knockout guys. It might be a knockout, or it just might be a slugfest. It's really hard to determine, but I mean, in the end of the day, and the Aspinall. Now, I'll tell you what. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this question. Ready? Are you? How do you feel if Cyril Gane wins?
Oh, that's what I was also going to talk about. I'm actually on DraftKings right now.
Yep, white screen.
For
the crown
face ID. Now, the thing on Cyril Gane winning, if we lose Tom as a champion, we gain Cyril.
In the end of the day, like I don't mind Cyril Gane being champion either.
If Cyril Gane wins, right, then one, I think he would have to win by decision, right? But also, let's say Cyril Gane by decision is plus 900 odds.
You know what's funny about that? He's actually went to decision. Tom Aspinall has not. So I wonder if Tom's cardio will do well in 5 rounds.
$10 on Cyril Gane to win by decision gets you $100.
There you go.
That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. But the thing about Cyril Gane winning is it goes with the script. Here's why.
Here we go. What is with the script thing?
Tom Aspinall wins, then John Jones cannot be the champion anymore.
See how he says this? Now watch when Tom Aspinall
Cyril
wins.
Gane wins, then John Jones can reclaim the championship.
No.
Yeah?
It's not going to happen.
Okay, why not?
Because his script thing's not always logical
Cyril Gane wins.
Cyril Gane wins.
Alex Pereira can get in and win it against Cyril Gane, but he's not going to win it against Tom Aspinall.
Yeah, but you don't we can't always go off on script all the those art of the script. What happens if Tom wins then? You know what I'm gonna do? If Tom wins, I'm gonna look at him and I'm gonna go, your script is fake. But this right here is all just.
I'm not saying that it's scripted. I'm saying that who is the most advertised can be advertised to you to make you bet on it, so that they will make more money in the event that they lose.
John will not. It's probably never gonna happen.
Tom Aspinall losing would benefit Vegas so much, right?
And then what
Vegas pays for a lot of these ads and the pushing of the fact that Tom Aspinall's popular and people are going to bet on him. Now, if he wins, cool, he wins. But if he loses, they get a lot of money. So they will overhype him when he's really equally matched with Cyril Gane. Does that make sense?
I understand, but I try not to watch the ads. I try to watch how they train.
Hi. Need a break from the ads?
Yeah. When it comes to ads and how they hype up the fights, I don't really pay attention to that. I just watch what they do behind the scenes.
I pay attention to
I watch Tom Aspinall, how he does things and what he says, of course, and then I watch Cyril Gane, Cyril I know really wants it. Cereal. Cheerios.
That's why I'm going with him.
You picking him?
Yep.
What parlay you having? Is it are you having a 3 or?
I think I would fade. I'm going to fade Mackenzie Dern. I'm going to go with.
Are you choosing? Wait, are you just what's your parlay? Is it 3? Are you doing a 3 parlay? Are you doing the Batista, then the Dern, and then the?
I think I'm just going to go.
Or with 2 fights.
Go against Dern.
Oh, so you're choosing the other girl?
And other girl, Diarrhea, and Gone.
Wow.
Yeah. And
just money line?
Money line, yeah.
I mean that's. Mm-hmm. I mean, dude, if you win that, that'd be kind of cool.
Mackenzie Dern's hot.
Yeah, that's why a lot of
other
people
girl,
like
her. I think she's gonna get it.
It's always the ugly ones that get it.
Mm-hmm.
The pretty one. Well, Kayla.
The ugly one's got more to fight.
Kayla Harrison's pretty. Listen, she's pretty too. Look. What, Valentina? She's a pretty woman. Kayla Harrison's a pretty, muscular, pretty woman. I'd do it.
The ugly one has more to fight for, because if Mackenzie Dern gets kicked out of the UFC, she can just start on the fence. The other one, not so much. You know what I mean?
I guess. Oh, there she is. That was the strawweight champion right there. Mm-hmm. I wonder what happened. Did you hear about what happened? Did she just move up or something? I don't even know if you heard. I'm going to see here. I'm going to look it up on my telephone here.
He still calls it a telephone.
The telephono. Oh, she vacated it to move. Oh, okay. So I was right. She moved up to a weight class to challenge for the flyweight champion Valentina. So I was right.
Exactly.
So she vacated her title and said, I don't want this anymore. I'm going to fight in the flyweight, and I'm going to beat a woman right there because she wants to be a double champion.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then watch. What's she going to do? Move up and then fight. Who's the next one?
She ain't beating Shevchenko.
No, I don't think she will. I don't think she'd beat Kayla Harrison either.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, she's too much.
I think Valentina Shevchenko makes women's MMA more interesting.
Yeah.
And Mackenzie Dern does too, I guess. For some folks.
That'd be kind of cool if they fought.
Shevchenko and Mackenzie Dern?
That'd be cool.
Shevchenko win.
Yeah, I guess. You think Kayla would beat her?
No.
You sure about that?
Kayla Harrison?
Yeah. She'll take you down.
No. Yeah. Kayla Harrison beats Shevchenko.
No.
Yeah. Makes sense to me.
Yeah, everything. I have nothing. I don't have anything else to say as of right now.
Dana White's got a bald head.
You know.
That's it.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've enjoyed having you here at Teep Talk. I hope you've enjoyed listening to us. I have been your host, us. We hope you've enjoyed us. I've been your host, Wes.
And I've been your co-host, Russ.
And we will see you.
Wait, you got to tell people. Tell your fire department.
Show this.
Send this to
that girl you think is real cute that told you, yeah, I watch UFC too.
No one cares about her.
Yeah.
Tell your
and say, hey, baby, won't you watch this podcast and tell me who you think is going to win after what they said?
You know what?
Yeah.
Take this, you can go buy that if you want to. When you go to your local phone provider store.
Oh.
And your phone's messed up.
I have Verizon.
Yeah, if you're AT&T, Verizon, whatever you got, take it to your local store. And then to be like, hey, my phone's messed up. But hey, before you fix my phone, or when you fix my phone, click that right there. You know what that is? YouTube. Guess what? You know what it's called? TikTok. That's a capital T, lowercase EEP, and then a capital T, and then lowercase ALK. If you don't know how to spell Teep,
like the kick.
Talk. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
But you can go that route, or you can go the phone provider route.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you want to do.
We will see you on the next one.
Yeah.